Church, it is almost time for Family Fall Fun Fest, which is coming up Monday night, October 31st from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. right here at Grace Church. Now, I really believe that our community knows that this is an event that we host every year, and they look forward to it, and they turn out in droves. So I hope that you're as excited as we are to get to spend the evening with our community. I want as many of you as can to come, and we have several trunks that have been registered, and we're excited about that. The theme is your favorite things, so whatever your favorite theme is, you can decorate around that. You probably have the things if it's your favorite sports team or your favorite hobby. It can be a lot of fun. It can be really, really simple. If you are not wearing a costume, we would love for you to be wearing a Grace Church brown or gray t-shirt so that folks can know that you're a part of our church family. It's going to be a great night. In addition to trunk or treat, we're going to have hot dogs, a photo booth, and a cakewalk, and I'm looking forward to that being a really good time for everyone involved. And it looks like the weather's going to be great as well, so that's going to be a good thing. We've had cold weather in the past. We've had rainy weather in the past, so hopefully this will be one of those really excellent years of just a beautiful night to be outside all evening long. Thank you for your candy donations. The candy is coming in great. It looks like the UT bucket is winning. The most candy is there. Now, someone said that's the only thing that UT could win at. I don't have a dog in that race, so thank you so much for donating candy. And you know what? Actually, that bucket with voting for any other team except UT or Alabama is looking pretty good too. You can continue to bring candy in on Wednesday or Sunday, or even if you want to bring it to the Family Fall Fun Fest on Monday night, that will certainly be fine. It is okay if you are a trunk host to just give one piece of candy per child, especially if it's one of these packets or a candy bar. A lot of children are going to be coming through, so if you're giving out a handful at a time, you're going to run out of candy really, really quickly. They're accumulating lots of candy as they go around. Chances are they've been trick-or-treating or trunk-or-treating at other places as well, so it's okay to just give one piece. Now, we want to do something a little special this year. We have told the Grace Kids in Children's Church to tell the registration folks that they are a Grace Kid, and they will get one of these glow-in-the-dark dog tag necklaces to wear on that night. And because we think the Grace Kids are pretty special, we've told them that you trunk-or-treat hosts will know that they get 2 pieces of candy in their bag on that night if they're wearing this necklace on their costume. I think it'll be easy for you to see that and to engage them in a special way and say, hey, you go to Grace Church too, and don't you love our church? And to be able to have kind of a different conversation with those children. Now, one of our very special Grace Kids is Easton, and if you have been a part of Trunk or Treat for the past few years, you probably remember Easton. He has some special dietary needs, and his mom is really awesome to pack him a candy bag each year, and we will deliver those to you before Trunk or Treat starts. Easton is a cute little blonde-headed fellow with blue glasses, and he will be dressed up like the sheriff because he adores Sheriff Bucky Rowland. His mom will kind of help you know that it's him too when she comes around with him and says, hey, this is Easton, and you will know to give him the bag that we've given you in advance so that he can get his own candies. We're excited to get to serve this family in that way. And next year we've got some other ideas of how we can serve other families with kids with special needs and special dietary restrictions. We're looking forward to that. Now, all the candy that's been brought into the church will be stored in the church van around in the parking lot near where we are doing trunk or treat. And my plan is to have some runners, maybe children or students who can come once the evening gets going and say, hey, do you need some candy? Do you need a refill of candy? And to bring that candy to you. If for some reason you were to run out in between them coming to do that, you can go and grab a bag of candy or 2 from the back of the church van to keep your booth going. That'll be a really, really good thing for you to do. I want you to know that you can engage the crowd as much as possible and look for ways to talk to people, make eye contact with the folks as they're coming through. Look for ways to engage them in conversation, comment on their costumes. A lot of times I've noticed that there are some adults who are very engaged in what's going on, and they'll point out to their children, hey, look at that trunk, it's really cute, it's Star Wars, or it's a baseball trunk, or look, it's football, you love that. But a lot of times parents are just sort of just getting through the line, but maybe your kind word, your remark will catch their attention and possibly engage them in a short conversation as they're passing by. They may be in a hurry. And it kind of feels that way going through the line for them, I think. But you don't have to be in a rush. You can be welcoming and inviting to them. So go ahead and spend this next week prayerfully asking the Lord to show you ways that you can engage people in conversation that night as they're passing through. Whether you're doing a trunk or helping out in some other way, I think that God will open up those doors. Look for familiar faces from the community of people that you know from work or other events that you're a part of, and just be the face of Grace Church and the arms and hands and feet of Jesus that night. Our security team will have walkie-talkies that night, and if you have any questions or if you need anything, you could have them radio me, and I will come and help you or get someone to come and help you. If there's just any questions or anything you need, that's going to be the easiest way to hunt me down. I'm going to be hanging out with my kiddos too and doing a trunk, but also kind of flitting around all the different events that are going on. There will be a small first aid kit at the registration table. If you need a Band-Aid or something just really quick and easy, you can go and get that from registration, and hopefully that will meet any needs that we've had. We've never had any big problems before. Family Fall Fun Fest will be a win for Grace Church if we can get as many folks from Grace Church involved as possible. I love this night because I love seeing the folks who have done it every year, who have participated every year and been so faithful. And I love it whenever new families who have just started coming to our church say, hey, this is a place I can plug in and serve. So it's going to be a win if we get as many people involved as possible. And if we can give our community just another glimpse into the fact that we are the body of Christ and that we care about them and their family. Thank you so much for all that you have done and will be doing to help make Family Fall Fun Fest a great and exciting night in 2016.